Have you ever tried to use Notion and walked away thinking, am I just bad at organization? Well, the truth is, most productivity systems weren't built for creative work. They assume you know exactly what you need to do before you start. So when creatives try to use them, we don't get more productive. Exploratory work becomes invisible, decisions get lost, and we already feel behind before we even start. I started building systems for myself as a designer, and that turned into dozens of custom systems for individuals, then teams, then agencies and brands, and even got me speaking on stage for Notion's conference. And here's what surprised me the most. You don't need more tools, more apps, or a more advanced setup. You just need to understand a few core principles that completely change how you think about organization. It's about taking your system through 4 different stages: breadcrumbs, trail, map, and blueprint. Each of these stages will teach you something you actually need. And we're gonna go through them together. So back when I was still an agency designer, I was juggling 4 to 5 different design clients. I was working on many different types of projects. And at the same time, I was also watching my mom lose her memories to dementia. And within all of the chaos that came from both of these experiences at the same time, I became obsessive about writing absolutely everything down. And it wasn't because of somebody telling me to do it. It's something that I did because I saw what was lost when you don't. And I didn't want to walk into any of the meetings with any of our clients not feeling prepared or feeling like I knew where I had left off. It became this lifeline to avoid the fear of coming to work, forgetting, and somehow not being able to continue working at a job that I really enjoyed doing. You might hear that you have to pick a system and force yourself to use it. But what if your system came from understanding why you needed to be organized in the first place? Understanding the intention behind it. Will it help you figure out this new goal that you're trying to achieve that you haven't been able to before? Would it allow you to avoid one of your biggest fears? Your why can shape your how. The reason why you approach your systems can shape how you capture all of the different things, can help you dictate what goes in your systems, what stays out. So then that way you're focused on exactly your intention and what you're trying to accomplish. That's the reason why it's the breadcrumbs. You want to be able to figure out how to find your path home. It's the starting point. It's something that you don't really need too much to accomplish. You just need to know and decide why you want to do this, why you want to create a system for yourself in the first place. So on the road to what you really need as well, this is going to be the trail. This is where you're walking your actual walk, building for the real work that you already are experiencing. When I was working as an agency designer, I was also freelancing on the side too. I had been working on a motion graphics project. I didn't realize at the time that anyone would have even cared about the system that I was quietly building for myself. I had been working with this team on this motion graphics project. It was a member of the production. We happened to be on this camping trip, and she reached out and she pulled me aside and she was like, "You seem to really enjoy what you do. Can you help me?" It was this light bulb moment because I hadn't even thought that anything I was building on the side of my design work was anything that people would find value in, much less want me to help them with. I had always thought that other people already knew this. Like, doesn't other people work like this already? And so that person, she became my very first client, and I'm really grateful for her. It wasn't born out of me trying to sell her anything. She just saw how I worked, how happy it made me, the joy that I had navigating through the meetings, and she wanted that for herself. When you build for yourself first, you're creating something that other people wouldn't be able to get anywhere else. It is something that is unique to you, reflects the actual journey that you're currently on, and it is something that you needed to do for yourself. It could potentially be helpful for somebody else too. On the road to what you actually need is the map. This is where documentation makes your work visible. Showing your work can be the most important thing. After I had my first client, I asked myself, does this actually work for other people? Or was that first client something I got lucky? And then I started working with agencies and the founders at those agencies. One such founder, she was part of this team. Her partner was the one who actually brought on the Notion system. She was like, I don't know how to use Notion, in the middle of our call, and she was just like, this is incredible. Oh my gosh, this is so fun. That was just in the one session that we had together because we had already built the whole system. It was already running. Her team was working through it. This made me realize that it wasn't because I had taught her Notion. It was because I was able to show her how to build and navigate her system. She already had this wonderful process. She's been working in there for many years. And I think that just reflects so much of what we do just needs to be visible. And I think that's where a lot of creatives are missing. Our abstract process just needs to be shown to other people. And by doing it in these systems, that our work can become more visible. By seeing her go from, I don't know Notion very well, to, oh my gosh, this is so fun. It just made me realize that other people, so many other people, are able to unlock their opportunity of understanding their own information, their own ideas, which we need to be able to safely navigate through them. There's so much noise in the world, and yeah, I think it's one of the biggest things that you can do. And with some of the other agencies, they were able to completely transform their own workflow. They're able to see how their work has changed or how to track information, so that way they're able to have a lot more context for making those decisions in the long run. What's wonderful about these systems, they're so flexible. Every single one of my clients, their system has been different, their approach has been different, but the method has always been the same. It takes real experiences, it takes real data to be able to make it into something that is truly valuable. Document your work, refine that method, and it'll be way more valuable than it originally was. Why these different principles beat out individual tools? Can a personal survival skill, like being afraid of forgetting, really become a full business? So this past September, I was able to take to the stage at Make with Notion, which is Notion's second annual conference. And I was able to share my story there and just present to so many people. I'm also currently a consulting partner, originally certified in February 2022, and I've gone through all the different versions of the program, which has changed a lot, and I'm so happy to still be a part of the consulting program. Last year, I was able to celebrate my business having achieved a 70K in revenue, which was achieved by a variety of different types of services, whether it be an individual coaching call to full setups for my different clients. It's been really amazing to be able to consider how far all of this has really truly come. I think about how when I was standing on that stage, I realized that the path to building this business has completely been my own. It's not something that designer Jenny ever would have imagined was possible, that there's so much room for everyone's unique approach to building in this space or building your own business. Make with Notion wasn't like the goal of being able to achieve something. It was proof that what I had been learning was something teachable that I can help other people with, and that other people found value in it too and was willing to listen to me. And that's what I believe the blueprint is. It's when my system stopped being only in my brain and it becomes a method that other people can learn. As creatives and now as business owners, I've learned that individual projects, they experience so many different highs and lows. You can have one amazing client one day and then it turns sour the next. And there can even be jobs that kind of evolve and change, but you may come and go. And so by documenting these methods, they become the assets that truly outlive all these individual experiences. It becomes something that you can then carry with you regardless of what project that you might be in. If I had to distill 7 years into what you actually need, it's this. Know your why, because that's what tells you and your system what is worth capturing. Build for your real work, document it, show your work. This allows you so your decisions don't disappear and your process becomes something that can be repeatable for other people. Lastly, distill all of this until the patterns become something that someone else can follow without you. That's it. Not another app, not a more advanced setup, and definitely not someone else's template. You just need 4 different stages, 4 different principles for you to truly take this journey on. It's going to be earned the hard way, but I can promise you that it'll be worth it. So if you want to see where your Notion setup might be holding you back, or discover some quick wins that could save you many hours here on YouTube, I made a free Notion self-audit checklist. The link is in the description. And once you're done with that, pick one small win to try this week and let me know how it goes. Hopefully I'll see you soon.